smart to go after the monster of all monsters, Braun Strowman. Wade, let me ask you this question. You've been a part of many WWE drafts in the past. You know, when you're waiting around, waiting to be drafted, what's going through your mind?
Well, it's nervous. There's a lot of things come into play. Of course, your career first and foremost, but also your outfit.
Oh, no, 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 no.
No, no, no.
Almost a repeat of last week.
I got you. You got me right there. I got you.
Panic attack there. Oh, no.
Well, Strowman telling Ricochet, I got you, and this time it works.
Apparently had some target practice. This match continues.
Strowman and Ricochet, along with LWO, learned their draft fate Monday night on Raw. Double team now up over the top onto the apron. Again, first team to gain pinfall or submission will win this matchup. Del Toro under the ropes with a missile drop kick to Dawkins.
Crazy levels of athleticism we've come to learn from the LWO.
Oh, wow. Ricochet, face first into the turnbuckle. The elusiveness.
Cruz Del Toro has tricks for days.
Oh, and Ricochet catches him with a boot to the face. That rolling step up Enziguri, tag made. Here comes Joaquin Wilde.
You can outmaneuver Ricochet. Oh!
Wilde over the top, takes out the Street Profits.
Oh, no.
And I believe the train is about to come roaring out of the station.
Runaway train, and there's some collateral damage.
Down goes Strowman. Dawkins can fly.
Dawkins is way too big to be doing that. Whoa!
Ricochet said, I can do you one better. Their bodies flying everywhere.
Dawkins in big trouble now, right for the pickings. Everyone else down.
Ricochet, top rope, looking for the win. Rolls through. Dawkins catches it with a right hand.
Sweet right hook to the jaw of Ricochet.
Ricochet doesn't realize the tag was made. He's about to. Montez Ford, top rope from the heavens. Welcome to SmackDown.